Get ready. Here comes the radio guy with all new audio content for the broadcast industry.
Here's Johnny.
Thanks, Ben. Booyah. Hey, a great new open for the radio guy. Hi, everybody. John Gale with you on this 21st day of September. A little reference to Earth, Wind, and Fire. And I hope you're having a great Monday. I do live audio broadcast content. We do production here for the next hour every single Monday. Around 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, we do some audio production for radio stations across the United States. And today's no different. We like to start each day with a jingle from the past, and today is no different. I've got a jingle from WJAR. Not sure of the time stamp on these. It says it was used in the 70s, but it sounds a lot earlier than that. Listen to this for WJAR. Here we go. Come on now. All right, it says it's playing. I've got no sound whatsoever. Come on now, Johnny GB. Get this to work for us. Okay. Well, that's grand. We got it muted. Here we go.
920 WJAR.
Sweet.
Providence. WJAR. Golden hours. WJAR.
Those are sweet WJAR. It's from Pam's Production House, and those are some awesome jingles. Thanks for sharing them. I'm a part of a jingles page on Facebook, a little group page, and they just post the most awesome things. All right, we're going to get started right away. That's right away with our very first station on the list for some audio production. We are going to be using Adobe Audition CS 2020. It's our DAW, our digital audio workstation. We want to welcome each and every one of you into the Facebook page live stream right now. We are also streaming on YouTube. Check us out there. You can just search for The Radio Guy. You'll see my smiling face. Click that channel and hit the red subscribe button. You'll get notifications just like you do when you follow us on Facebook, and you'll be the first to know when we load up brand new content. All right, let's get started with K-Hat Radio in Wyoming. This is going to be a weather forecast, airing on that radio station today, an FM signal, 96.7 in Cheyenne and Laramie, Wyoming, airing today between 4 and midnight Central Standard Time. This is a dual read for two different cities, Albany and Cheyenne. And so if they have similar forecasts, we can do them as the same forecast, but these look quite a bit different, so we're going to do them separately. All right, let's start our recorder over here and put 24 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Starting our timer now. From the new Country 96.7 WeatherBug Weather Center for Laramie tonight, hazy skies, then clearing up with a low of 43. Sunny with a chance of storms on your Tuesday, a high of 77. More showers Tuesday evening, a low of 45 for Cheyenne tonight. Thunderstorms with a low of 49. Increasing clouds on your Tuesday, a high of 83. And partly cloudy Tuesday night, a low of 52. From New Country 96.7, I'm John Gale. All right, let's do her one more time. Not real happy with that one, that beginning of that. Didn't sound so good. You know what I'm saying? It was just one of those icky, ugly ones.
Loser.
Yeah, thanks. Here we go. Start her again. From the new Country 96.7 WeatherBug Weather Center for Laramie tonight, hazy skies, then clearing up by morning, a low of 43. For your Tuesday, sunny with a chance of storms, a high of 77, and more showers Tuesday night, a low of 45. For Cheyenne tonight, thunderstorms likely, a low of 49. Increasing clouds on your Tuesday, a high of 83. And partly cloudy Tuesday night, a low of 52. From New Country 96.7, I'm John Gale. Have a great night. All right, that is definitely the keeper that we want right there. So let's go ahead and switch to our Adobe Audition CS 2020 view. We're going to use our razor tool here. And let me make sure that we've got our emojis working. Let's refresh the emojis. Got to do that. We'll trim out this file, the voiceover, and line it up directly underneath a jingle weather bed for K-Hat Radio that we already pre-created in this multi-track template session a few months back. This is called a donut, meaning there's a stinger on the front, stinger on the back, and a hole in the middle for the voiceover. Let's go ahead and bounce down both these tracks. The first track, which is the music weatherbed, and the second track, the voiceover we just recorded, combining them into one right here. And then we'll pull back the volume a little bit because we overmodulated on the microphone. add some mastering and effects there, and let's take a listen. From the new Country 96.7 WeatherBug Weather Center for Laramie tonight, hazy skies, then clearing up by morning, a low of 43. For your Tuesday, sunny with a chance of storms, a high of 77, and more showers Tuesday night, a low of 45. For Cheyenne tonight, thunderstorms likely, a low of 49. Increasing clouds on your Tuesday, a high of 83. And partly cloudy Tuesday night, a low of 52. From New Country 96.7, I'm John Gale. Have a great night. That sounds good. All right, if you are just tuning in with us on Facebook Live, we would love to engage with you. Make sure you say hi in the comments section below. Let us know where you're watching from, what city, what state, what nation, especially if you're involved in radio broadcasting, audio editing, weather forecasting, or music production. We would love to engage with you a little bit. We're ready to send this weather forecast on its way to K-Hat Radio. Just going to export that file by doing Control-Shift-E. It's the shortcut in Windows to bring up that export file window. And we're just going to copy and paste the K-Hat FM EV file name in here and overwrite Friday's forecast. Can't believe it's a Monday again already. Wow. Quick weekend. Very quick weekend. Now we're going to find it here in the E-Drive we just saved it to. Right there it is, K-Hat FM EV. And we'll go ahead and hit that FTP button. Send it via the internet. Off it goes. On time, good job, right into their production computer in Wyoming. Now we can move on to their sister station, KIMX, a whole new different music jingle behind us in the background for their weather bed. It is a CHR format, not a country format, so it's going to be totally different. Same forecast, though, for the same two cities of Laramie and Cheyenne, Wyoming. Videk, welcome, my friend. Glad you're with us. From Montenegro. Yes, sirree, Bob. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, same forecast. This time, let's put 26 seconds on the clock and give her another go. Airing today between 4 and midnight Mountain Time for KIMX. Let's give her a shot. From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming for Laramie tonight, mostly clear skies, a low of 43. Sunny with a chance of storms on your Tuesday, a high of 77, and some showers Tuesday evening, a low of 45. For Cheyenne tonight, thunderstorms with a low of 49. Increasing clouds on your Tuesday, a high of 83. And partly cloudy skies Tuesday evening, a low of 52. I'm John Gale on Wyoming's #1 hit music station. And that, my friends, is a one-take read. We like to celebrate those with a little confetti cannons and the clapping and the applause and all that fun stuff. We're going to go ahead and scroll on over here using the Adobe Audition large screen editing view. Let you see that process up close and personal here. We're going to scroll back the voiceover and line it up directly underneath the stinger as it begins to fade. Yeah, looks good. Let's go ahead and bounce down both these tracks, the music bed and the voiceover into one, adding some mastering and effects. Let's take a listen to the finished product. Here we go.
KIMX weather.
From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming for Laramie tonight, mostly clear skies, a low of 43. Sunny with a chance of storms on your Tuesday, a high of 77, and some showers Tuesday evening, a low of 45. For Cheyenne tonight, thunderstorms with a low of 49. Increasing clouds on your Tuesday, a high of 83. And partly cloudy skies Tuesday evening, a low of 52. I'm John Gale on Wyoming's #1 hit music station. If you just tuned in, we're doing some weather forecasts for radio stations across the USA, from Florida to Wyoming, from Texas to Kansas and Ohio and Pennsylvania and New York, all over the place. We're just going to trim up this file and send it on its way now to KIMX Radio in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Naming it and claiming it here, KIMX, overriding yesterday's forecast and finding it here in my E-Drive, a little solid state E-Drive I've got inside, an SSD drive. And we'll send that via FTP over the internet, the MP3 that we just created. On time, good job. We're ready to move on from Wyoming to Palatka, Florida, East Central Florida. WPLK, AM 800 and FM 98.3, WPLK, airing tonight from 6 to 10 p.m. This is a nostalgia format, playing just about anything. We'll start our recorder here in Adobe Audition and put 30 seconds on the clock. Airing today between 6 and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time there in Florida. We've got some coastal flooding warning going on, but that is finished by the time that we are rolling with our forecast at 6 o'clock, so we can skip that. Let's give her a shot. Here we go. From the WPLK WeatherBug Weather Center for tonight, a chance of some showers early on, becoming mostly cloudy with a low temperature around 70. More rain showers on your Tuesday morning into the early afternoon, becoming mostly cloudy and breezy with a high near 81. Partly cloudy Tuesday night with a low right around 67 degrees and sunny on Wednesday, a high of 83. I'm John Gale from the station that plays everything, WPLK 898.3 Palatka. All right, that, my friends, was another one-take read for WPLK. Somebody shout and send me some emoji love. Vidak asks, John, just out of curiosity, how did you get the weather gig? A friend of mine told me about it. A friend of mine that I've worked in radio with for a number of years, Glenn Goodwin, told me all about it. And pretty sweet gig. I actually work for the Radio Forecast Network, RFN. My hair is a mess today. Why didn't you guys say anything yet? My goodness, it looks like I need some product. Little frumpy looking today. We're going to go ahead and switch to the Adobe editing view here, bounce down both these audio files into one, the music and the voiceover here, and we will add some mastering and some compression. Let's take a listen to the finished product for WPLK. From the WPLK WeatherBug Weather Center for tonight, a chance of some showers early on, becoming mostly cloudy with a low temperature around 70. More rain showers on your Tuesday morning into the early afternoon, becoming mostly cloudy and breezy with a high near 81. Partly cloudy Tuesday night with a low right around 67 degrees and sunny on Wednesday, a high of 83. I'm John Gale from the station that plays everything, WPLK 898.3 Palatka. All right, that sounds real good. I'm seeing a little issue here with our file set here. So real quick, just in the background, I'm going to go ahead and fix that and make sure that they are properly repopulating. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. All right, let's go ahead. We are not resetting the forecast for some reason. Let's move on and see if it populates properly. There it goes. Okay. All right, gang. I hope you're having a blessed day. Today is Monday, and wow, did we have a great weekend or not? It was beautiful here in the southwestern Ohio, Dayton, Cincinnati area, between Dayton and Cincinnati. A little bit chilly last night. I know it got down probably in the low 50s, maybe even upper 40s. It was pretty chilly indeed. We were going to have a little fire, and it was too cold for the fire, you know? So we didn't. All right, we finished up WPLK. Let me go ahead and reset that and send that on its way, and we can move on to our next station on the list. Anybody had their coffee yet this morning? I've got water today. Had some stomach upset last night, so I'm not going to do the coffee thing today. I don't know about you guys. Coffee sometimes really messes with me. I don't know what that's about. All right, we are ready. Let's see. Oh, I don't think we are ready. I don't think we actually set that off to PLK. Let me go ahead and do that again. Make sure that I've got the right file and I named it properly. WPLK. Yeah, because today's the 21st, and I just sent them the 18th, so we don't want that. We're going to export this file right behind my head to WPLK. Here we go. Just going to copy and paste it. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. Let's switch to this view and let you see this process up close and personal. WPLK, going to copy and paste right into the export file window, saving this file to my E drive first. There we go. Overwriting it. Now we can find it here and send it on its way. Yes to the coffee, Anita says. It also evidently bothers you a little bit. Yep. Sometimes, some more than others. Of course, I don't like really strong coffee anyway. Kind of probably the same reason. Because it just upsets my stomach. But I can drink like a mild blend of some kind. And, you know, most of the frou-frou coffee drinks I can drink. But I have to be careful about how many for certain. All right, we are ready to move on now to WCVX in Cincinnati, Ohio. This is an AM signal. 11:10, I think it is. No, 11:60 a.m. We're going to close out this multi-track template session we just finished for WPLK and open up a brand new one for WCVX that includes the jingle bed. They're in the first track of Adobe Audition, and in the second track we are recording in real time. Hey, if you guys didn't catch it the first time, you need to go back and watch the file from the stream from Sunday, We did our very first live stream voice tracking session, and I thought it went very well. Anita, I think you were in the house. Let us know what you thought about that. I think it went very well for a first attempt. So, all right, let's put 30 seconds on the clock for this one, airing today between 6 and midnight Eastern Standard Time on 1160 AM, Christian Talk Radio. Here we go. From the Christian Talk 1160 Weatherbug Center for tonight, clear skies with some light winds out of the east and some patchy fog expected by morning. That'll burn off on your Tuesday, becoming mostly sunny with a high of 76. Partly cloudy skies expected Tuesday evening, a low of 52, and sunny again on your Wednesday with a high of 78. This weather has been brought to you by Ketmoy, providing design, printing, and promotion services. 513-867-8800. From the Christian Talk 1160 Weatherbug Center, I'm John Gale. All right, Anita, from what I saw, it was very good, she said. Yeah, it was. That was a one take for WCVX AM. Cincinnati, Sharonville, Forest Park, out there in Hamilton County, Ohio. We're going to go ahead and trim out the voiceover in our Adobe Audition screen view here. Using the razor tool, just going to trim out everything else. Scroll it back, line it up directly underneath the music bed. Bounce down both of these audio files into one brand new one, adding some effects and some compression. Let's take a look. From the Christian Talk 1160 Weatherbug Center for tonight, clear skies with some light. All right, voice is a little too hot compared to the music bed, so I'm going to pull back the voice a hair, rebounce down, and add our mastering again. Let's take a listen. From the Christian Talk 1160 Weatherbug Center for tonight, clear skies with some light winds out of the east and some patchy fog expected by morning. That'll burn off on your Tuesday, becoming mostly sunny with a high of 76. Partly cloudy skies expected Tuesday evening, a low of 52, and sunny again on your Wednesday with a high of 78.
Thank you,
This
Jesus.
weather has been brought to you by Ketmoy, providing design, printing, and promotion services. 513-867-8800. From the Christian Talk 1160 Weatherbug Center, I'm John Gale. All right, good read there for WCVX. Let's go ahead and get rid of the ends, the little dead ends, and the little dry nothingnesses in the front here. Dead air. All right, Control-Shift-E brings up my export file window again. We'll just save it to the E drive. WCVX is in the can and all finished up. We can go ahead and find it here and send it on its way to Cincinnati, Ohio. If you're just tuning in, you're wondering what in the world's going on, we're doing some radio broadcast production for radio stations across the United States of America. On time, good job. WCVX is already loaded up in their automation computer. We're ready to move on from Cincinnati to Chiefland, Florida. WTBH is up next. We're going to close out this multi-track template session we just finished and open up a brand new one for them. WTBH has their own jingle music bed behind the voiceover in track 1 of Adobe Audition CS 2020. And in track 2, you'll see my voice highlighting in red in real time right behind my head. This one airs today between 6 and midnight Eastern Standard Time. Let's put 30 seconds on the clock for 91.5 FM. Here we go. I'm John Gale with your WTBH forecast for tonight. Mostly cloudy skies, some gusting winds out of the northeast, and a low temperature around 64. An isolated afternoon shower expected on your Tuesday, but partly sunny skies the rest of the day. Breezy with a high near 83. Mostly cloudy Tuesday evening, a low of 63, and partly sunny on your Wednesday, a high of 85. That's the latest forecast. From 91.5 FM, I'm John Gale for Joyful Sounds Radio. All right, we got a newcomer to the house. We want to welcome Jack Mawasha. Jack Mawasha's in the house. Thank you, Jack, for being here. Another new viewer to the Radio Guy on this Monday edition. He is from South Africa, interested in what program you are using. This is my first time. Pretty sweet. Welcome, Jack. Welcome. What are we using? We are using Adobe Audition CS 2020 here. Behind my head, it's the DAW, the Digital Audio Workstation. And this is a cloud-based software program that gives me my weather forecast right here from the RFN network. It is not a public option. All righty, let's see. I believe that we've already finished that forecast and it was good. Let's go and find it and trim it out. Okay, right there's the end. Using the razor tool, we'll switch to the Adobe view here and let you see this editing process here. Trim it right here. This is the front of the voiceover for the music bed, or for the weather forecast, rather. The music bed's in the top track. We're going to scroll it back and align it directly underneath the music, bounce down both of these audio files together into one. Adding some mastering and effects here, and let's listen. I'm John Gale with your WTBH forecast for tonight. Mostly cloudy skies, some gusting winds out of the northeast, and a low temperature around 64. An isolated afternoon shower expected on your Tuesday, but partly sunny skies the rest of the day. Breezy with a high near 83. Mostly cloudy Tuesday evening, a low of 63, and partly sunny on your Wednesday, a high of 85. That's the latest forecast. From 91.5 FM, I'm John Gale for Joyful Sounds Radio. All right, we're just going to add a quick fade onto the end of this. So we let a little bit of that jingle continue, and then we'll cut off everything else there. And then scroll back and kind of pick out the best part of this jingle. It's a little tight here, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. All right, there's where we stop talking. If you go up to the Favorites tab, you can scroll down about halfway. Whatever we've highlighted there will be faded out in the amount of space that we give it in the highlights. So that would determine the amount of time and the number of seconds. In this case, it looks like just about a second, maybe a second and a little bit more. Fade out, and there it is. Here you can listen to that fade nice and easy. It goes out, so that's cool. All right, we'll scroll back to the front end of this forecast and go ahead and trim it up. Now we can Control-Shift-E, which is the shortcut to export the file, and name it and claim it WTBH-FM EV Overwrite Friday's forecast. Switch views here and let you find it with me here in my E-Drive for WTBH, Chiefland, Florida. All right, there it is. Open that up and populate it. Hit that FTP button. Off it goes over the internet. On time, good job, directly into the production computer there in Florida. And we can move on to Dallas, Texas, KKGM. Fort Worth in Dallas. This is an AM signal 1630 in Texas, covering two giant cities of Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas. It's called a dry read. There's no jingle behind me on this one. So we'll just start our dry template recorder behind my head. We'll switch to the forecast view here and let you see this all up close and personal here. For 16:30 a.m., let's put 20 seconds on the clock. Airing today between 3 and 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is a Southern Gospel format for KKGM AM. Here we go. From the 1630 KKGM WeatherBug Weather Center, as we head into the evening tonight, showers likely by morning with a possible thunderstorm in the mix, a low of 66. More rain showers and a thunderstorm on your Tuesday afternoon, otherwise cloudy with a high of 73. A chance of showers Tuesday night, a low of 65. All right, and that is a one take for KKGM. They tag it themselves. There's no close on that one, no outro. Just trimming it up here using the razor tool in Adobe Audition CS 2020 Creative Suites. That's a part of the Creative Suites package that includes Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere, all those great programs that Adobe offers you might be a little more familiar with. We'll go ahead and bounce this down to its separate audio file, add some mastering and effects. It looks like we're a little shy of 20, so I'm going to zoom in here real tight and trim up to the very front end and the very back end. And yeah, we're only at 19.3, just almost 0.7 of a second short. So the way we fix that is we're going to go up to our tab here, our effects tab, scroll down to time and pitch. Then that drops down a sub-menu. We want the stretch and pitch process. That brings up this stretch and pitch window here. Current duration here, you can see in this where my cursor is at 19.322. And we want it to be a 20 here. So we're going to digitally stretch this and make it a 20. It will not change the pitch of my voice, but just the time. Alrighty, there we go. Hit apply. Boom, shakalaka, boom. It's a perfect 20. Let's take a listen. From the 1630 KKGM WeatherBug Weather Center, as we head into the evening tonight, showers likely by morning with a possible thunderstorm in the mix, a low of 66. More rain showers and a thunderstorm on your Tuesday afternoon, otherwise cloudy with a high of 73. A chance of showers Tuesday night, a low of 65. All right, that looks good. Perfect 20. It's ready to be exported. All the way to Dallas, Texas, KKGM is in the can. We're going to name it and claim it here, KKGM AM ADR for Afternoon Drive. Look for it here in my eDrive and find it. There it is, KKGM. Open that up and populate that. Send that MP3 over the internet directly via FTP, File Transfer Protocol. It's on time, and it's a good jobby, they say. So how do they know? KIUL is up next, moving on from Dallas, Texas, all the way to western Kansas weather. This is Wichita, Garden City, Scott City, sublet. We'll close out this multi-track template session for KKGM and open up a brand new one for KIUL. It is also a dry read as well. So no jingle behind me on this one, just my voice. Let's look at the forecast together. Here's how we're going to do it. We're going to start right here where it says open. We're going to read this opener. Then we're going to go through our forecast. We're going to start with this airs tonight, as you can see over here, between 6 and midnight Central Standard Time. So I don't need to read about today's because it will be over by tonight. All right, so we're going to start with tonight, Tuesday night. We'll probably get through Thursday. And then we'll close up right here at the bottom from the Weather Center. I'm John Gale. All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Airing today between 6 and midnight Central Standard Time. Let's give her a shot. Here's your crash and burn there. One more. Here's your western Kansas weather for this evening. Mostly clear skies, some light winds out of the south-southwest, and a low temperature around 54. It'll be sunny on your Tuesday with a high of 84 and mostly clear skies expected Tuesday night, a low of 53. Sunny again on Wednesday, a great day, a high of 83, and clear overnight Wednesday evening, a low with some chilly temperatures, 54. Thursday, sunny skies and a high of 88. From the Weather Center, I'm John Gale. All right, looks good. Hey, Steve's in the house. Welcome, my friend. Steve, you need to go back and watch Sunday's special stream. We did some voice tracking Sunday afternoon. Check it out on our Facebook page directly underneath this stream happening right now. There was a little flub up on this one. I'm going to just listen to it, make sure it's okay. If not, we will redo her. Let's go ahead and bounce it down. We'll go ahead and switch to the Adobe View here. Add our compression and effects, and let's take a listen. Here we go. Here's your western Kansas weather for this evening. Mostly clear skies, some light winds out of the south-southwest, and a low temperature around 54. It'll be sunny on your Tuesday with a high of 84 and mostly clear skies expected Tuesday night, a low of 53. Sunny again on Wednesday, a great day, a high of 83, and clear overnight Wednesday evening, a low with some chilly temperatures, 54. Thursday, sunny skies and a high of 88. From the Weather Center, I'm John Gale. All right, it's all right. It sounds okay. It just sounds like I'm being a little pensive perhaps. Yeah, a little pensive. That's what we'll call it. Just going to trim up the ends here and get ready to export this file all the way home to western Kansas, Wichita. The Wichita lineman, KIUL AM, is in the can here. We're going to go ahead and find it and send it on its way. There it is. There's the MP3 that we want to populate and send via FTP over the INT to KIUL. Going to move on now from Kansas to Brookfield, Missouri. KULH, this covers the counties of Livingston, Lynn, Macon, and Adair. It's Chillicothe, Trenton, and Brookfield. We're going to close out this template we just finished and open up one for KULH. They've got a jingle bed for them, so we'll open up a multi-track template session that includes their jingle there in the first track. We are recording in the second track. Let's see what we've got for the Wave Center, the Wave Weather Center. 28 seconds on the clock. This one airs today between 3 and 6 p.m. It's for a Christian contemporary radio station, The Wave. Here we go. From the Wave Weather Center, I'm Weatherbug weathercaster John Gale. As we head into the evening tonight, mostly clear skies, some light winds out of the southeast. Our low temperature around 53. It'll be sunny and beautiful on your Tuesday. Calm winds and a high of 77. And a little bit cloudy Tuesday evening. Light winds out of the south-southeast and a low of 56. Mostly cloudy on Wednesday, a high of 75. That's a look at the latest weather information from the Wave Weather Center. And that, my friends, is a one take for the Wave. Woohoo! Somebody shout. in the house, someone. All right, we're going to go ahead and trim it up with the razor tool here using our razor blade. We'll switch to the Adobe editing view here and let you see me trim this out. There's the start. Oh, we got some Pac-Man emoji love right here. I missed it. Sorry about that. We will go ahead and scroll back the voiceover, line it up directly underneath the stinger as it begins to fade. That's where it needs to be. We will unmute the music bed, bounce down both these audio files together into one new one right there. We'll add some mastering and some compression now, and take a listen. From the Wave Weather Center, I'm Weatherbug weathercaster John Gale. As we head into the evening tonight, mostly clear skies, some light winds out of the southeast, our low temperature around 53. It'll be sunny and beautiful on your Tuesday, calm winds and a high of 77. And a little bit cloudy Tuesday evening, light winds out of the south-southeast and a low of 56. Mostly cloudy on Wednesday, a high of 75. That's a look at the latest weather information from the Wave Weather Center. All right, right there, we're going to add another little fade there. So we're going to trim off the end of that, highlight what we want to fade, in this case, the end of a jingle. Then we'll switch to a different view here and go up to our favorites tab, scroll down to fade out and hit that fade out button. There's our fade. Sounds good. Clear that time selection out. Scroll back to the front here, and now we'll trim up the first half of the forecast here, just so it triggers right on the beginning of it. We want to welcome Maya to the house. Thank you, Maya, for being here. We're so glad that you are with us today. Welcome, Maya Krivak. All right, we're ready to export this file to the Wave in Brookfield, Missouri. Just going to name it and claim it here. KULHFM80R is the file name. We'll go ahead and switch views to the left. Find it here in my E drive, a solid state E drive. Looking for KULH. If you just tuned in, we want to welcome you, and please give us a like, give us some love in the comments there. Also, let us know where you're watching from, maybe what city, what state, what nation, because we've got lots of folks from all over the world that watch us every single weekday here on The Radio Guy, streaming live, not only on Facebook, but on YouTube. Just check out our YouTube channel. It is The Radio Guy. You can also find us on, social media, on Instagram, The.Radio Guy. Of course, you're watching us on Facebook, The Radio Guy, so very sweet. All right, let's go ahead and send this on its way to, I think we already did this. Let me see here. If we move on to WQBR, if it'll populate. It did indeed. All right, we've got two reads for WQBR, which is a pair of country stations out there in Pennsylvania, Altoona, and also Scranton, Pennsylvania, home of Joe Biden. So we'll go ahead and open up a dry template behind my head here for Scranton and Altoona. 20 seconds on the clock. This one airs, let's see. Overnight. Okay, we've got overnight on this one. Here we are. 20 seconds. Let's give her a go. Here's the latest from WQBR overnight, and heading into the rest of the morning. We can expect clear skies this evening, calm winds, and a low around 35. Some patchy fog forming by morning, which will burn off on your Tuesday by around 8 a.m., becoming mostly sunny with a high of 74. I'm John Gale in the Bear Country Weather Center. All right, that looks good, and it is. A one-take Johnny G for WQBR-FM, Pennsylvania. For their overnight forecast, we're going to do their evening forecast here in just a second. Going to switch to the Adobe Audition view and welcome. We want to welcome Christina Krivak. Are you related to Maya? Pretty sweet. Welcome, Christina. We are glad that you're here. All right, we're going to go ahead and bounce down this forecast to its own new audio file track and add some mastering and effects. Let's take a listen overnight. Here's the latest from WQBR overnight, and heading into the rest of the morning. We can expect clear skies this evening, calm winds, and a low around 35. Some patchy fog forming by morning, which will burn off on your Tuesday by around 8 a.m., becoming mostly sunny with a high of 74. I'm John Gale in the Bear Country Weather Center. All right, that looks good. Looks like we went over just a hair. How are we going to fix that since we're at 20.5 seconds, John? Well, let me tell you how we're going to do it. We're going to zoom in real tight and trim up exactly the front ends and the back ends. Make sure it starts right when it needs to and it ends right on the dot. And that gets us to around 20.6, about half a second over. So we need to shorten that up by a half a second. We're going to do that digitally by scrolling down under the Effects tab in Adobe Audition CS 2020. You'll find the time and pitch effect. Then we want the stretch and pitch process. Current duration is 20.6 here, and we want to make it an exact 20 because this is a satellite programmed station. So going to make that a 20. They want it to be exact, and it is a perfect 20 for WQBR Overnight. We'll go ahead and name it here and copy it, pasting it, and overwriting yesterday's forecast, or rather Friday's forecast for WQBR Overnight. Now we'll look for it here in my E drive right behind my head, PLKOV. There it is. All right, she's your daughter. All right, sounds good. FTP. And send this on its way. On time, good job. Now we will do the evening forecast for the same station. They also do not have a jingle bed, obviously. Same station, no jingle bed. This is a country format for QBR, the Bear. They sounded really good. I listened to them the other night. Sound really nice and tight and very professional. 20 seconds again on the clock for this one, airing this evening. Here we go. Here's the latest from the Bear Country Weather Center for tonight. Clear skies are expected with some patchy fog in the mix by morning. A low temperature around 35. That fog will burn off on your Tuesday morning, becoming sunny and warm, a high of 74. Clear Tuesday night, a low of 50. I'm John Gale from WQBR. All right, good one-take read for the evening forecast for WQBR. We're going to go ahead and trim this up because it is only a 19. We need to make it a 20. So we're going to do the same thing, except this time instead of compressing, we are going to expand this digitally in Adobe Audition. Thank you for the emoji, Pac-Man love. Here we go. I tried. Okay, so we've bounced it down here, and now again, gonna trim it real tight to the front and again off the back side as well. We're at 19.5. It needs to be an exact 20 again. Why? Because it is probably a satellite program. Go ahead, we'll go to the effects, time and pitch, same thing, stretch and pitch, audition, stretch and pitch window here comes up. Under the effects tab, current duration 19.4, we want it to be a 20. All right, just going to type it in here directly in the new duration box. All right. You like the clicks of my keyboard? My son bought a gaming keyboard with a very difficult, not difficult, but I'd say a very feeling keyboard, not one of these kind of simple ones. And that's what you're hearing, those clickety-clacks. Not perfect for audio production, but as long as you're not doing it while you're recording, you're fine, right? All right, this is WQBR FM's EV instead of the OV for evening. I'm going to copy and paste it here and move on to the next signal on the list for this Monday edition of The Radio Guy. Send this MP3 over the INT to QBR directly into their production automation computer, where it will trigger then sometime this evening through the early evening anyway. All right, on time, good job. We're going to move on to Fairborn, Ohio, WGNZ, closing out this template for QBR. We'll open up a brand new multi-track template session for WGNZ, AM. This is a, Christian talk station airing today between 3 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's put 28 seconds on the clock for this one. Here we go. All right, we're going to start with, let's switch to the forecast view here and show you this. We're going to start with the open right here. We're going to read the open. We'll go through, let's see, tonight, Tuesday night, maybe Wednesday right here or so. That'll take us through to about 16, 17 seconds. Then we have this promotional outro right here that we have to read. All right, here we go. Let's give her a shot. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening tonight, clear skies, calm winds out of the southeast, and a low temperature around 42. It'll be mostly sunny and nice on your Tuesday, a high of 75. Partly cloudy overnight Tuesday evening, a low of 50. The brand new CD by Tim Livingston, Inside Information, is now available for purchase. Order online at timlivingstonmusic.com or by calling 937-454-9000. I'm WGNZ staff weathercaster John Gale. All righty, that looks good. That's a one take for WGNC. Using our eraser tool in Adobe Audition CS 2020, we're going to trim out the voiceover right here and get rid of everything else. Switch to the Adobe editing view here. We're going to scroll back that voiceover and line it up directly underneath the stinger of the music bed. As it fades out, that's where you want the voiceover to start. You'll listen and understand here in just a second. Let's bounce down both these audio files together into one, combining them, the music and the voiceover, adding some mastering and effects. Let's take a listen here. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening tonight, clear skies, calm winds out of the southeast, and a low temperature around 42. It'll be mostly sunny and nice on your Tuesday, a high of 75. Partly cloudy overnight Tuesday evening, a low of 50. The brand new CD by Tim Livingston, Inside Information, is now available for purchase. Order online at timlivingstonmusic.com or by calling 937-454-9000. I'm WGNZ staff weathercaster John Gale. All right, that looks good. Let's go ahead and we will have a party and send this on its way to Fairborn. Overriding it, looking for it here in my eDrive. And sending it on its way via FTP. Off it goes into the wild blue yonder. We're going to move on to New York. WKAL is up next, a news talk station, 1450 AM. WKAL. We've got a jingle bed for them coming up in a multi-track template session behind my head in Adobe Audition. You'll see in the first track the voiceover music bed for WKAL. And then my voice recording in real time highlighted in red in the second track. This one airs today between 3 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's put 29 seconds on the clock and give her a go for 1450 AM WKAL. I'm John Gale with your official 1450 WKAL weatherbug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. Some clear skies with light winds and a low temperature of 34. We'll have some patchy frost by morning, which will burn off on your Tuesday AM by around 9 o'clock. Sunny skies afterwards with a high of 69. That's your latest official 1450 WKAL weatherbug forecast. I'm John Gale, 1450 WKAL, more stimulating talk radio. All right, we'll see what that sounds like. I was kind of flying by the seat of my pants on that one for some reason. I don't know why. Let's switch. Had a rough night last night. 3 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's put 29 AL. All right, there's the start. And we'll trim it out right there. Go ahead and pull back. Get rid of everything else. Underscore it underneath the music bed. And bounce down both these audio files together into one brand new one right there. Adding some mastering and effects, we can take a listen. I'm John Gale with your official 1450 WKAL weatherbug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. Some clear skies with light winds and a low temperature of 34. We'll have some patchy frost by morning, which will burn off on your Tuesday AM by around 9 o'clock. Sunny skies afterwards with a high of 69. That's your latest official 1450 WKAL weatherbug forecast. I'm John Gale, 1450 WKAL, more stimulating talk radio. All right, that sounds really actually pretty good. Pretty good. I was surprised. All right, let's go ahead and scroll up to the front. There's a little millisecond right there that we want to get rid of. Now we can go ahead and export this file to my eDrive for WKAL. It's in the can. It's all ready. It's ready to roll, I promise. WKAL will look for it here in the eDrive. We just saved it too and send it on its way to Utica and Rome, New York from Oneida County. WKAL. Off it goes via FTP over the internet, the MP3 that is. On time, good job. We're going to move on to Chiefland, Florida. WZCC's up next. And they've got a dry bed. No jingle behind them at all. Okay, 30 seconds on the clock for this one, airing today between 3 and 6 p.m. Country Legends. This is a classic country AM station. Here we go. From the Broadcast Center, I'm John Gale with the Tri-Counties weather as we head into the evening tonight. Mostly cloudy skies, some gusting winds out of the northeast, and a low temperature around 64. An isolated afternoon Tuesday shower could be expected with a high of 84 degrees. Mostly cloudy Tuesday night, a low of 63. Forecasts and current conditions are available 24/7 by clicking the WeatherBug logo at suncoastradio.com. I'm John Gale on Country Legends Radio. All right, looks good. A little funky, and my voice is starting to go out a little bit. I'm hearing the rasp there and there. It sounds like I've been smoking cigars and drinking whiskey all afternoon, doesn't it? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't do either of those. So we're going to trim it up here, get rid of everything else, and bounce it down to its own new audio file, adding some mastering here and effects. Let's take a listen, see what this sounds like before we send it off. From the Broadcast Center, I'm John Gale with the Tri-Counties weather as we head into the evening tonight. Mostly cloudy skies, some gusting winds out of the northeast, and a low temperature around 64. An isolated afternoon Tuesday shower could be expected with a high of 84 degrees. I don't like it. Mostly cloudy Tuesday. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's okay. We're allowed to mess up every once in a while. Life failure.
Life system failure.
All right, let's start our recorder again here and give her another shot. What do you say? We'll switch to the tiny camera view here, go back to the forecast, and give her another go. Here we go. From the Broadcast Center, I'm John Gale with the Tri-Counties weather as we head into the evening tonight. Some light winds out of the northeast, gusting up to around 14 miles per hour. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies, a low temperature around 64. An isolated shower on your Tuesday, becoming partly sunny with a high of 84. Forecasts and current conditions are available 24/7 by clicking the WeatherBug logo at suncoastradio.com. I'm John Gale on Country Legends Radio. All right, that sounds pretty good right there. Let's trim it out. Find it here, send it on its way. We will go ahead and switch to the Adobe editing view, adding our mastering. We're going to be a little shy of our 30. So we'll zoom in here real tight. And we're going to expand the forecast. How are we going to do that? Well, we'll go up to the Effects tab, scroll down to Time and Pitch, Stretch and Pitch Process. Current duration 29.3 rather. And we want it to be a 30, so we're going to add about 7/10 of a second on here. Nope. There we go. Hit apply, and boom shakalaka boom. Let's take a listen here. From the Broadcast Center, I'm John Gale with the Tri-Counties weather as we head into the evening tonight. Some light winds out of the northeast, gusting up to around 14 miles per hour. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies, a low temperature around 64. An isolated shower on your Tuesday, becoming partly sunny with a high of 84. Forecasts and current conditions are available 24/7 by clicking the WeatherBug logo at suncoastradio.com. I'm John Gale on Country Legends Radio. All right, a perfect 30 there. All right, so we can export the file. The way we do that is with a little shortcut, Control-Shift-E, going to copy and paste WZCC AM80R into the export file window. Overwrite Friday's forecast, and go ahead and we'll find it here. It should be the last forecast here on the list. It is indeed. Open it up and send it on its way via FTP, File Transfer Protocol, all the way to Florida. Going to move on now to Nelsonville, Ohio. WSEO is up next, another dry read for them. Columbus, Ohio. As we wait for the National Weather Service to populate, I just want to say thank you all for tuning in today. Make sure you give us some love. Give us some emoji love. All right. There's some National Weather Service forecast. 30 seconds on the clock, airing today between 3 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here we go. Your WeatherBug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. Calm winds, clear skies, and a low temperature, a chilly 39 degrees. Some areas of fog on your Tuesday morning, burning off to sunny skies. A beautiful day, a high near 72. Partly cloudy overnight, Tuesday evening, a low of 47. And mostly sunny again on your Wednesday. Still beautiful, a high of 77. Cloudy skies Tuesday evening, a low of 53. This is WeatherBug forecaster John Gale on WSEO. All right, a perfect one-take read for WSEO FM radio. Who listens to the radio anymore? I still do. We'll switch to the Adobe editing view here, bounce it down to its own audio file right here, add some mastering and effects. Scroll up to the front. Scroll it up. Trim off that, and we'll trim off the end as well. Right there. We're a little over on our 30. Let's go up to our effects tab, time and pitch, stretch and pitch. Change our new duration. Yeah, we're just about 0.3 of a second over. 0, 0, 0. There we go. Sorry, you're hearing the clickety-clack of my keyboard. All right, let's take a listen, see what we got. Your weather bug forecast as we head into the evening tonight. Calm winds, clear skies, and a low temperature, a chilly 39 degrees. Some areas of fog on your Tuesday morning, burning off to sunny skies. A beautiful day, a high near 72.
Oh, yeah.
Partly cloudy overnight, Tuesday evening, a low of 47.
Come on.
And mostly sunny again on your Wednesday. Still beautiful, a high of 77. Cloudy skies Tuesday evening, a low of 53. This is Weatherbug forecaster John Gale on WSEO. All right, looks perfect, doesn't it? Control-Shift-E is going to bring up my export file window, and we're going to send this puppy on its way all the way across the world to WSEO. Find it here in my eDrive, and we can go ahead and send it via FTP, kind of like a giant Dropbox in the sky. This is going to go over the internet right into their automation computer, where it will trigger then this afternoon between 3 and 6 p.m. And that's going to do it for today's edition of The Radio Guy. Make sure that you give us some love on the way out. Subscribe to us on YouTube. You can follow us on social media, now on Instagram, the.radio guy. We'll do it again tomorrow morning at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. Until then, God bless you all. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.